Alright, welcome back to my track building series. In the last video you learned how to make a layout, and in this video we'll be making jumps, terrain, everything that you're going to need to make this track fun. So what I like to start with is doing the terrain how I want it to be. So I did want this to be an uphill. That's probably good. This berm is going to be a little bit elevated. We want to make sure that the berm is higher or level with the bottom. And then I wanted this to be going uphill a little bit. I'd say that that looks pretty good. Okay, so now we're going to go to our bulldozer. Make sure all this is on 0, and we'll make this about 10. See how that looks. Just really small. That's not high enough actually, we'll probably try 30. 30 is good. Yeah, that's high enough. So we're making the straightaway. Just do it in small increments, it'll look better, trust me. Alright, so we got the layout all done. Obviously it looks terrible right now. It'll get better, don't worry. So we're going to go into view and go polygon and put this at 0. And we can start off with the straightaway. Alright, now let's start with something simple like whoops. So where did we say we wanted the whoops? I think here, so we'll have some rollers here. Now let's smooth these out, so this way people can triple them. Oh. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I missed something. I missed a step. So, I found the best way to make whoops. It's like this. Or rollers, sorry. You can do regular whoops just like that, but if you want to do nice kind of rollers that they can jump really well, I recommend doing it like this. It looks goofy now, but once we smooth them, See, they start to look like actual rollers. And they might look super intense, but usually they're never this intense in game. So I think that you could triple these no problem. I'll make a tabletop, make this about 100. Looks good. So I'll do it like nice big table. Just like this. This is gonna be a beginner friendly track. It's gonna be fun. Fun to ride on. That's about it. Another thing we can quickly do is to make sure that it's all on track, which it is. This is just about perfect. The jump and the landing line up with our temporary texture. So another thing I may have forgotten to mention is that this texture is it's temporary. Don't worry. This is just so that we know where the ruts are, we know where the um, track is, and where the pits are, and where the whole shot line is, and it's gonna help you and save you a lot later on. So don't worry. But now I think what we're going to do is get the berms out of the way so I can go off camera, make the rest of my jumps, and then I can get this in game. So let's go to our bulldozer. I'll show you how to make a berm. So again, 100, 45, and let's try 50 as a height, and you want to keep this really small. And this you're going to need textured version for. That doesn't look high enough, so we're going to try 80 maybe. Because we want this berm to hold us really well. Yeah, that looks good. It looks like that rut will hold people very well. It looks like when you go in, you're going to come out going straight. And same with this outside rut. Looks like you can get into that pretty easily. And it looks nice, it's smooth. And we can check again with the textured. And yep, it's all in line with our texture. So I'm going to work on my jumps and stuff and my berms, and then yeah, I'll be back with you guys once I'm ready to go playtest it. Alright, so I finished all the berms and I'm quite happy with how it looks. I've decided I'm not actually going to make any more jumps just for the sake of the tutorial. But no, I'm quite happy with all these berms. I think I think they're gonna ride quite well, except for this. I'm just too lazy to fix this right now. But yeah, all the berms are looking pretty decent, right? They don't look that good, but you know, they're gonna ride well. It's all for the sake of time. This one that I showed you guys in the tutorial is the best looking one so far. So yeah, let's show you guys how to get this into game. I'm gonna exit out of this, let it load, and this is your height map. So this is kind of going to tell the game what's the highest point and such. So we're going to go ahead and export this, and we're going to save it as a PNG. And we're going to call this, it doesn't matter what you call it, we'll call it balls. It's good, it doesn't matter. And it also doesn't matter where you save this. Photoshop. Create a new 1025 by 1025, and we're going to need to resize it by 1 pixel on each side. So up one. Perfect. And then we're going to save this as a PNG. Okay, so there we go. That's the mistake I made. So it needs to be 16-bit. Go image mode, 16 bits, and then this should be fine. Yeah, you can name this whatever you want. Doesn't matter. All right, now this should work. Okay, so wait, I made a couple mistakes. I didn't mess with the scale. So this scale right here, this is going to be how tall things are. So if it's only 1 meter tall, everything's going to be very small, and you're not even going to be able to notice the jumps. So I'm going to put this on maybe 17, something like that. And then let's make this smaller, about 350, and that should be good. And then now we can build all. Alright, so we can already see the berms that we've made, and these berms look like a really good size. I'm liking how these berms look. So we can just go ahead and ride around and test it. Right now it's kind of hard to see, so just make sure you go slow. But to be honest, that berm doesn't ride that bad. It's not horrid. Then these are our rollers. If you're happy with your track, then you're good to go. But I'm guessing that you're going to need to tweak the scale a lot. And I'm guessing for your first track, you're going to have to go back here and make a new height map. You might restart a couple times. That's normal. It's going to take a while before you make something that you're really happy with. So basically, this is about it for now. In the next video, I'll be showing you guys how to texture everything and make it so that you can actually see. I'll see you guys in the next one.